and I had missed the cutoff by around 13 marks. This year I have scored around 306 marks in geography, 156 marks in paper 1 and 150 marks in paper 2, and during this phase of 7 and 8 months when I was preparing for my geography optional, I did do some things to improve my score, because I believe that first of all I decided to focus more on geography, because I realized that marks in optional can be very high if you work really hard for it. So I think my marks should give some essence as to the fact that geography is a very high scoring subject, because a lot of time we hear that okay, people are not getting good marks in it, and my rank is probably because of the fact that I've got such good scores in geography optional. So I'll be sharing a few tips. It will not be very detailed thing, but for detailed thing we can meet in future. So it will be a few tips and tricks that I did to improve my marks. In UPSC 2020 I had scored 251, which came out to be 114 plus 137 paper 1 and paper 2. And in this year I've got 306 marks, scoring 156 in paper 1 and 115 paper 2. So I'll be sharing about certain aspects of my preparation which changed this year, or which I emphasized more this year, which helped me to improve my marks by around 55, which helped me to improve my marks by around 55 marks. So and that helped me in getting the rank that I have today. So the first thing is, last year I had focused more on preparing what I can read in my notes or whatever is there in the notes, so that I'm aware of what is given in my notes, because I already made notes in the past years. So note making was not an issue. I'd already had good notes. The issue was revision, and once you have revised it well, how are you going to utilize it? For that you need to do a lot of tests. And one issue that arose last year was that, because it was probably my first attempt at UPSC, I failed to realize the importance of test series, and so I realized that once you take a test series, you can revise that same notes, I think 10 times, even I think not 10 times, but at least 4 or 5 times, and that would be more than sufficient for you to be able to generate enough command over the subject so that you are able to score easily above 135. And the second thing would be doing as many tests as possible. Doing as many tests as possible. I wrote around 10 tests, and out of which 5 were paper 1 and 5 were paper 2. Out of which 4 were sectional and 1 was full length. Now I focused more on the sectional aspect because I wanted to improve certain specific areas. For example, in geography paper 1 I focused more on geomorphology aspect, and in paper 2 paper 2 I focused more on contemporary issues, because they're usually very current based and gives you the scope, gives you ample opportunity to write different kind of content. Okay, the second thing would be integrating current affairs. And how do you do that? You integrate current affairs through the use of examples, and paper 2 gives you an opportunity to integrate current affairs through the use of case studies. I think this would seem a little, how should I put it? I think this would seem a little comical, because answering the question is more important. A lot of time I've seen people, when they answer a question of paper 2, they would ask me when I tell them that what answer I'm writing, a lot of times they would ask me, where is the geographical point of view?